sports. It's in the game.
Our cameras on one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? The action is live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome from the south coast of England. This is the scene here in Brighton. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Manchester City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week.
Opportunity it is. Erling Haaland. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. So underway once more. Manchester City with the advantage. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Jahan Bash. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, mopping up defensively. Looks promising, this. Not a complicated save for Ederson to make. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Haaland. De Bruyne now. Mahrez. Is it going to be? And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Played into the centre of the box. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. And unable to keep the ball. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Committed challenge. Davinson Sanchez. There's a slide rule pass. Erling Haaland. And up for grabs off the keeper. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, that could have been it. Listen to the crowd reaction. They need to turn this game around now.
Not a particularly strong challenge. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Over it comes. Bissouma. Had to come up with the ball, and did. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Tau. Really nice ball. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And intercepting it. Well, not great defending. And a routine catch for the Brazilian. Well, far from the ideal pass. Jahan Baksh. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. And first-class defending cleared off the line.
Man City have hardly had the ball at all, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. Jahan Baksh. Now potential danger. This could square the game. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Sterling. Haaland. Phil Foden now. Oh, big chance. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, we can see it again here now, and it all starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So the referee blows his half-time whistle, and it's all going to plan for Manchester. And the second half underway after what was a sparkling first 45 from City. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Odson Edouard. Yves Bissouma has it. And a goal has gone in the Liverpool match. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 51 minutes played. 2-0.
Cheers again, Alan. And a goal! A significant deflection. And no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, my initial opinion was to blame the goalkeeper, but here we get a better angle of it. Absolutely nothing he can do. A huge deflection. Keeper no chance.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Number 9, Neil Maupay.
Good technique displayed. An example of how to press. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Dan Burn. Tau. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Brighton and Hove Albion. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Can they convert? And he clears it out of harm's way. Corner kick played in. Nodded straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
Right behind it. The only way you can score there goes either side of the keeper.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Sends it back. Oh, tremendous block. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. So 20 minutes to go. Davinson Sanchez. Mopé. Ball's gone. Vital interception. The danger was very real. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, the fixtures coming thick and fast. Should be a good game, that.
Oh, chance here. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Jahan Bash. Percy Tau. Mahrez. Well, he could run onto it here. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. An incisive pass. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Bissouma. Tau. I must say, this looks promising. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, it might still work out for them. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Jahan Bash. Difficult to stop him. Trying to lob the keeper. And they deal with the threat this time. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the... Hello and welcome. The rain has been lashing down all day long and no end in sight apparently here at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And very much looking... And he's through here. And a goal! Just... what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to.
Diego Rico. Ben Pearson. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Mahrez. This looks promising. And he read it well. Foden. Chance for Bernardo Silva. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
So 2-0 now.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Ben Pearson. And here now is Lewis Cook. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Well, that'll be a free kick. And a throw-in forthcoming. Fernandinho. And that's an important intervention. He's in with a chance. And a touch of finesse. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, good strike! And he beat the goalkeeper with that free kick, but not the post.
Well, the fans think it's in. I thought it was in.
Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. Zinedine Ferhat. Read well by the keeper. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Poor pass. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Oh, in it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible! Goals are plenty. 2-2. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Over the top towards Raheem Sterling. Sterling. Well, possibilities in the centre. Bernardo Silva. Chance to take the lead. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Zinedine Ferhat. And that is offside. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Ben Pearson. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Options in the middle. It's opening up for them. And it's with Grunewald. Tries to lift it. And the ball is loose. So that is it for the first half. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. A foul, but advantage played. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. An unforced error, you've got to say. Cook. Defended well. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Sheffield United.
Yeah, that looks...
The crossbar got in the way.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead, weren't they? They just have to keep creating scoring opportunities and surely the goal will come.
And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. He's lost it. Solanke. Can they forge ahead? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now? Having conceded, Manchester City know they've got to come up with a response. And a goal kick will be next. Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer, and he's thought his way through this match, Lee.
Yeah, he's linked everything together, hasn't he? A team is no team without the glue to knit it into a complete working machine. He's that glue and some, and an assist to boot.
Well, that's a well-timed pass. No worries for the keeper. And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's get that news from Alan.
It's a second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Harry Kane. It was some way out. He received the ball, took one touch.
Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, that's a fine save. City down by a goal and in need of inspiration from the corner. He takes aim. Well, only just wide of the post. Well, we had to interrupt Alan McInally just then. Apologies for that. Just to confirm, Tottenham did score in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. In behind for him to chase. Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. Opportunity it is. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. This might have potential. Well, possibilities inside the box. Good defending to prevent the chance. Closing down well. Well, they no longer have the ball. It'll be a throw. They had to clear it. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Played into the centre of the box. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, you can see what the manager thinks. They just haven't been clinical enough today.
Not there to intercept. 1 minute remaining. Excellent ball over the top. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. A mischievous effort. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, we can see here.
And there's the final whistle.